Well, you're absolutely right, Judge. You know, what we have to look at is the president is the chief executive officer of this corporation called the United States of America. Of this corporation called the United States of America. Well, you're absolutely right, Judge. You know, what we have to look at is the president is the chief executive officer of this corporation called the United States of America. Of this corporation called the United States.
Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C. and giving it back to you, the people.
Hey, Rod, so would that mean that he transferring it back to the Republic? Because he made Pacific there. Hey, this is just not a transfer from president to president. This is a transfer back to the Republic. I got more receipts to go along with it.
You heard what he said, back to the people?
Yeah, we the people.
Okay, now, most of us don't know that the term we the people came from the tribes. All of the tribes, if you translate it from their respective tribe into common English, when they refer to themselves, they refer to themselves as we the people or the kinfolk, the kindred. The ones that was the kinfolk was normally off the father side, and the ones that was the people, which was the heritable right to the land, was off the mother side.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand why I push like I do for the matriarchy. Because under the matriarchy, a man can be a man.
Mm-hmm.
Under this stuff we got now, this patriarchal system was created by Rome, derived from Babylon, with the intentions to stop us men from stepping out and enforcing our tribal rights. The tribal system is oldest one is the oral tradition. We've been passing information across everybody's face in old Mississippi and Code Talk. This is why you remember that movie they had, Cold Talkers or Wind Talkers or something like that. It was a military movie where they had put some Navajo dudes in to crack the codes, and they was able to crack the codes of everybody's shit, but nobody couldn't crack theirs. Yeah, that shit. So we was already into using codes because you can use a code and relay more information than a whole sentence. Right? If you know the history of something, right? For instance, when we refer to somebody as an Uncle Tom, most people is thinking that it's derived from Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom's Cabin was a rewrite. That wasn't who Uncle Tom was. If you read the book, Uncle Tom's Cabin, he ended up being a hero in the end that saved all the slaves and fought against the slave master and rallied the revolt. Right? Now, the thing is this. He was the problem the whole time because he looked like us, but he wasn't us. But he seduced Big Mama. But because he used the Christian code, right, that became the black code, he was able to transfer property from matriarchy to patriarchy by marriage because they was the prevailing military force on the land. Right? We didn't believe in selling land. That's why now all of the land have to come back to the people because we never sold the land. We've heard the rumor that they stole the land. Didn't we hear that? Where they put it.
Right.
Because the key critical part of theft is concealment. Where they
Right.
put, where is the land at right now?
We're standing on it.
If we standing on it. They didn't steal the land. They stole our memory of our connection to the land.
That's
They
correct,
made
bro.
us believe we came from somewhere else so they can say we was already here too.